Fans anticipating Mike Tyson's knockout of Jake Paul on July 20th faced disappointment as the fight was postponed due to Tyson's medical emergency. Tyson announced on X that he must take a training break for a few weeks and issued a stern warning to Paul. Concerns about the fight are widespread in the boxing community. Michael Bisping highlighted that Tyson, given his age and fragile health, risks further complications if he proceeds. The postponement underscores the growing unease about Tyson's participation in such high-risk bouts at this stage of his life and career.
Ulcer flare-up. I don't know anything about ulcers, but what I do know is that the man is going to be 58 years old soon. A man in the prime of his life doesn't have a problem sitting on a plane for a few hours. That's getting...
The much-anticipated showdown between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, scheduled for July 20th, has faced significant setbacks due to Tyson's recent medical emergency. The boxing community, along with millions of fans, eagerly awaited this bout despite widespread criticism from experts since its announcement. Initially, everything seemed on track until Tyson experienced a medical scare. While flying from Miami to Los Angeles, Iron Mike began feeling nauseous and dizzy due to an ulcer flare-up 30 minutes before landing. Upon arrival in LA, medical professionals quickly attended to him, rushing him to the hospital where his condition stabilized. Michael Benson from Talk Sport later revealed that the fight would be postponed and not take place on the originally scheduled date of July 20th. Following this incident, Tyson took to X to reassure his fans, describing the situation as a minor scare. He emphasized that he didn't need to be 100% fit to beat Jake Paul. However, many on social media have called for the fight to be canceled. Experts like Chael Sonnen and Showbiz the Adult have argued that canceling the fight now would not be financially viable and insisted that it will go ahead as planned. Tyson himself confirmed this, posting a statement on X indicating his determination to fight Paul despite the medical complications. In his statement, Tyson wrote, "Unfortunately, due to my ulcer flare-up, I have been advised by my doctor to lighten my training for a few weeks to rest and recover. My body is in better overall shape than it has been since the 1990s, and I will be back to my full training schedule soon. Jake Paul, this may have bought you some time, but in the end, you will still be knocked out and out of boxing for good. I appreciate everyone's patience and can't wait to deliver an unforgettable performance later this year." Tyson's declaration makes it clear that he has no intention of backing out from this fight, even if it poses a threat to his health. Fans are obviously unhappy with this decision and have expressed their concerns on social media. One user wrote, "Cancel the fight," while another commented, "Just cancel that." Expletive. A third user mocked the main event, stating, "Good news, Clown Show as the main event between Taylor and Serrano is still going ahead." Another expressed frustration, writing, "Should have never happened in the first place. Poor Tyson." Despite the public outcry, the fight is still set to proceed. Former MMA fighter Chael Sonnen recently discussed the potential jeopardy of the fight in light of Tyson's medical emergency. He explored several angles that could impact the fight's continuation and emphasized the complexities involved in such high-profile events.
There's other goals here than just pulling off Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, right? Like there's a business at play in some of the inner workings. There's hiring and personnel and some decisions that are going to need to be.
The fight's postponement highlights the ongoing debate about Tyson's participation in high-risk bouts at this stage of his life and career. While Tyson insists his overall health is better than it has been in decades, the recent emergency serves as a stark reminder of the potential risks involved. The boxing world remains divided, with some advocating for the fight to be canceled to protect Tyson's health, while others, including financial stakeholders, push for it to go ahead as planned. In conclusion, the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul remains a contentious issue. Tyson's recent medical scare has intensified the debate, with strong opinions on both sides. However, as things stand, the fight is expected to proceed with Tyson showing no signs of withdrawing despite the risks involved. Fans and experts alike will continue to watch closely as the situation develops. Sonnen highlighted that while the commission typically doesn't cancel fights based on internet articles, they might reconsider if substantial evidence or media pressure mounts, even if it leads to legal battles afterward. He also speculated on the business implications and logistics of replacing Tyson if the fight can't go ahead. He mentioned the possibility of elevating another fighter, such as Amanda Serrano, who is on the undercard, or even bringing in a new main event. Finding a suitable replacement for Tyson is challenging due to his unique draw and legacy. Considering potential replacements, Sonnen suggested names like Darren Till, although he admitted it's a stretch. He also mentioned George Masvidal and Nate Diaz, despite acknowledging their contractual complications with the UFC. Ultimately, he proposed Mike Perry as a realistic option due to his availability and reputation, which could satisfy both the promotional and competitive aspects needed to replace Tyson effectively. Sonnen concluded by emphasizing the necessity of having a backup plan and the likelihood that such a contingency might already be in place. He reiterated the importance of choosing a replacement who not only meets the event requirements but also maintains the fight's credibility and appeal. Wade Plens also discussed the postponement of the Paul vs. Tyson bout, highlighting several key points about the postponement and its implications.
That's kind of where this thing is right now. You have Mike Tyson, who is having stomach ulcers, and again, I don't really know. I mean, we can take a look. Apparently, it could be caused by some bacteria or prolonged use of anti-inflammatory medication, which again, you could argue that could come.
Plens emphasized that the fight's postponement was due to Mike Tyson's medical condition, which required him to reduce training for a few weeks as advised by his doctors. Tyson reassured fans of his intention to return to training and participate in the fight later this year, indicating that he would be in better shape and ready to deliver an unforgettable performance. Plens conveyed that both Tyson and the promotion team, Most Valuable Promotions, MVP, were committed to rescheduling the fight, aiming for a date later in the year, potentially in the fourth quarter, October to December. The new date for the fight is expected to be announced on June 7th. Plens also shared his skepticism about the fight's feasibility considering Tyson's age and health concerns. He reiterated his belief that the fight posed significant risks for Tyson, given his age and the potential recurrence of health issues related to rigorous training. Despite these concerns, he acknowledged Tyson's determination to continue, driven by the fight's substantial promotional and financial stakes, including a significant deal with Netflix. Jake Paul's perspective on the postponement was also covered. Paul expressed disappointment and concern for Tyson's health, but remained committed to the fight, expressing hope that it would happen in the fourth quarter of the year. Paul highlighted the fight's importance, describing it as a potentially world-changing event, mainly due to its association with Netflix and Tyson's significant draw. Plens noted the broader impact of the postponement on the fight's undercard, which included other fighters who were also looking forward to the exposure from this event. He pointed out the logistical challenges of rescheduling and replacing Tyson, given existing contracts and commitments. Additionally, Tyson's trainer, Rafael Cordero, recently shared his opinion on Iron Mike's chances against Paul.
Today was the day, Play with fire, sometimes happen.
Cordero expressed confidence in Tyson's ability to defeat Jake Paul despite concerns about Tyson's health and age. He acknowledged Tyson's recent health issues but emphasized that Tyson's experience and knowledge in the ring would be crucial factors in the fight. Cordero highlighted Tyson's extensive career, noting that Tyson is a two-time world champion who has faced and defeated some of the best fighters in the world. According to Cordero, Tyson's vast experience means he knows exactly what to do when he steps into the ring, and his past successes against top-tier opponents should not be underestimated. Tyson's team and supporters, including Cordero, have rallied around this sentiment, believing that Tyson's legendary status and fighting acumen will be decisive. Mike Tyson's latest medical complications are casting doubt on this fight taking place. However, we have until October to see whether this fight will happen or not. But what do you think? Are we going to see this bout? Let us know in the comments. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell for the latest notifications so that you never miss out on videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.